Hello friends, Prakash Subramanian, author of Happy Married Life and Your Relationship Coach. I shared with you in my earlier videos about how compatibility comes in the way of breaking a relationship when there is lack of compatibility. Today, I'm here to share about a couple where they had no compatibility at all and got into a wedlock. They checked their horoscope, didn't match. They went back to their families and said, "We are in love, get us married." Unfortunately, nobody says, "Hey, look, give me your horoscope, I'll give my horoscope. Let's see if the horoscope matches and then, we will love each other." Right? It doesn't happen that way, isn't it? So what happened is the family was against it, but the horoscope also didn't match, so the family didn't proceed with the wedding. The couples insisted that they proceed with the wedding, though the family didn't agree for it. Finally, what happened? That is what this video is all about. Yes, today I'm going to talk about two people, right? I'm sure you can see this, right? Mohan, Priya. Okay? Now, Mohan and Priya are the subjects. I was just, recently coaching a couple who had no compatibility, who came to me stating that their relationship is under threat. They needed my intervention. Now, for those of you who have got married and who are facing this, do get in touch with us in case your relationship is under threat. And for those of you who are about to get married, now is the time for you to call us. There's no tomorrow. I'll share with you how and why. Right? So Mohan and Priya, they have uploaded their horoscope. Underline this word horoscope. They have uploaded it in a matrimonial website. They got to know each other. Family was looking at alliance for them. Unfortunately, their horoscope didn't match. Okay? But somehow, both the boy and the girl, they met each other. And they decided, okay, it's time for us to move ahead with the marriage. Now, what is the issue? Right? Now, let me share with you another slide. I'm sure you can see this, right? Okay. So, if you see this compatibility, right? This is very, very crucial, which is the culture. Okay? Then, social, expectations, financial, and horoscope. Okay? If you could see this. Now, problem comes when there is lack of social compatibility or financial compatibility, horoscope compatibility. Well, the answers are obvious. What exactly happened in their relationship? The boy and the girl are in love with each other. There's no problems insofar as love between them. Right? Problem comes when the family, right? Some members of the family, they have set a very high expectation from the girl side. They wanted the girl to be hyper rich, filthy rich. And when the girl is not that, right? The expectation of the family members doesn't match. But still, if the boy and the girl are strong enough, they should, bond enough because they have got into a wedlock because of love, nothing else, right? But the family is playing the spoil sport in this particular case. Why? Because money. It's all about money, right? In a situation like this, I would definitely say if it is before wedding, you call off the wedding. If one of the 5 compatibility, right? There is horoscope, social, culture, expectations, right? If it doesn't match, I would definitely say call off the wedding. Reason is very simple. It's not a marriage of hearts. Remember this: financial, social, culture, horoscope, and expectations. All the five must balance. Keep a particular level, right? If it is like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 minimum, 10 maximum, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, if it is like 7 in all, if it is less than 7, call off. When it comes to financial, I would definitely say call off, right? Call off the wedding in case you are in love. Now is the time for you to take that call. I'll tell you why. Breakup is always best than divorce. Why? Because in a divorce, the pain is so severe. I've shared with you in my earlier video, right? Breakup is better than divorce. Reason is this. Now, in this case, the boy's mother was expecting a girl who is from a very affluent, very rich, filthy rich family. When the girl was not, she felt, no, I am not in agreement with this particular marriage, and she is playing the spoil sport. In this particular case. Adding on to that, the boy and their families were very intelligent in putting all the debts onto the girl's side. Now, they have got her into a debt trap, and now they wanted to wash their hands off as if, now it is Corona time, right? So they wanted to wash their hands off in the relationship. As if, it's like a sanitizer which they have used it, now it is no more useful, so they want to throw it. It's not so. Marriage is not about money. Marriage is about meeting of two hearts, aligning of two hearts. I've been screaming this, right? Why you go through a pain and then, regret for a wrong decision? When you know upfront what happened in this particular case between Mohan and Priya. As I said, they met in that matter, they exchanged their horoscopes or horoscopes, right? It didn't align. They should have stopped the wedding then and there. Or the proposal itself then and there, because at that time they weren't wedded, right? So they should have stopped the proposal then and there. What happened? The boy and the girl decided, okay, we will, proceed with the proposal. They met. They were in love with each other. They went to their respective families and said, we want to get into a wedlock. There were a lot of people who have, said, look, we were expecting a very rich girl, and the boy side, said, look, I have some expectations. I wanted so much amount of gold, so much amount of money, so much amount of property. Well, I don't know why people are still looking at it. I still don't understand. Again, I'm saying it's not about property, it's not about money, it's about hearts, meeting of hearts. Where is that love? When the girl side refused and said, look, I have, so many commitments, so I cannot, do this. When it didn't align, the entire thing should have been called off then and there. As I said, breakup is better than divorce. But what happened? Both the boy and the girl decided, okay, let's, pressure the family, right? Which they did. Ultimately, on the day of marriage, there was a lot of arguments between both the sides because the boy side had huge expectation. They also got another alliance for the boy where the other proposal was very rich. The was from a very affluent family. But the boy decided, okay, this is my love of life. I'm proceeding with it. So the family had to agree. But on the day of the marriage, the boy side created a ruckus. Not the boy, but the boy's side. Right? His relations created a ruckus in the wedding hall. Now, I do not understand this. If things are not working, right, they should have ended it then and there. Why are you coming to the wedding hall and creating a problem? It not only hurts the girl side, it also hurts the boy side and also the family's reputation. After that, they proceeded with the wedding. They got wedded. Initial honeymoon phase, everything was fantastic. Again, the mother-in-law and her other coterie, right? They started creating or fomenting trouble for the girl or the daughter-in-law of her, right? The whole thing is unwanted. Either you accept, or in case you don't like it, you move away. Why are you creating a problem for them? Now the boy is very emotional. See, I can't leave my mom, I can't leave my dad. No wonder today there are plenty of parents who are finding a place in the old age home. Why? Because they are not able to adjust. The present day challenges are huge. Post corona, right? Many people have lost their jobs or they are working from home. The parents also need to understand that situation and adapt to the present day world. If I will not change my way or highway, sorry, it doesn't work. Now what happened? The mom started putting pressure, boy lost the job, daughter-in-law is the only one who's working and all the debt is on her. Now, what happened? Pledge your gold, pledge other things, take some additional loan, do this, do that. Finally, still, get into further problems in the relationship, right? Today, they are at a flashpoint. Either do or die. Now, is this what marriage is all about? Is this what wedding is all about, first of all? Is it for what? Is it for this that the boy and girl got wedded to each other? It's so shameful, extremely shameful on either side, because this is where the elders need to pitch in and say, look, we are there. Instead of assuring the couples and reassuring the couples, what the elders are doing, they are still adding insult to injury or adding fuel to the fire, which is not fair. For them, it is yet another day, but for the couples, both for the boy and the girl, in this case Mohan and Priya, right, it is their life. Applying for divorce is not a simple joke, right? And even if they apply, serving notices to each other is no great deal. The lawyer will make merry. But look at their life. Look at the trauma. Look at the emotional trauma, right? Look at the psychological trauma. Both the boy and the girl have to go through each other. So what are the possibilities? What they can do? One possibility or one of the tip that I can share is the boy and the girl coming out of the environment. Okay? The boy and the girl coming out of the environment is the best possible option under the present circumstance. Why? Because the dominance of the parents, the boy's parents, would reduce drastically. When they are not there and if they are bonded to each other, right? Because again I'm saying, there is no problems between the boy and the girl. The problem was created by the external environment. Why? In the name of money. If money was important in the relationship, then they should marry only money, not the boy. The boy should marry the money, not a girl. Am I right or not? If it is a marriage between a boy and a girl, it's about love. Marriage is about love, not about money. Money comes secondary. What comes primary? Marriage of hearts, marriage of culture, marriage of values. Where was it? Where is it? Where is that love that existed prior to the wedding? So the first thing the boy and the girl have to do is they have to move out of that particular environment, move away, so that they are not talking to their parents, day in and day out. That is the first thing they have to do. Second, they have to look at those people who had similar problems. Identify about 10 or 5 or 10 people, whatever is comfortable for them, right? Find out what strategies they have adopted. What strategies they have adopted. What challenges they faced. What are the hurdles that they overcame. How they can implement it in their scheme of things. Okay? How they can implement it in their scheme of things. See, it's very easy, okay, I can say lack of compatibility, I'm, going for a divorce. Now, imagine, there's a saying in English, right? A known evil is better than a unknown angel. A known evil is better than an unknown angel. Now here, you cannot live with a girl whom you love. How will you live with another girl whom you don't know? Right? Now just imagine applying for a divorce, then, going through a trauma. It can be avoided. Another possibility is like, they both of them allow the situation to calm down for some time, let things settle down, allow things to settle down, talk to them. See, I will tell you, the relations, they will do everything, but when it comes to a crunch situation, they will lift their hand. It happens. You ask them to take care, they won't. But you ask them to come and give comments, they are ready to do it, because it's after all, they don't care, but not even they don't care even that much. Right? Now, ultimately the affected parties are the boy and the girl. So what is it that they have to do is to talk to each other. Where is the pain point? Sit down, talk. See what is the best way you can sort it out. Life is not something like, okay, I buy this pen, I don't like it, so I throw it. Sorry, this is life. When you cannot live with a girl whom you have lived with for X amount of period, how will you be able to live with another girl or a boy who you don't even know? I hope you're able to interpret what I'm saying, right? So at the end of the day, every problem can be resolved if the boy and the girl sit across the table and talk. What are the pain points? What are the objections, if any? They can sit, sort it out, talk to each other, resolve the issue, because after all, it's their life and they are the worst affected more than anybody else. Others can give comments, but the worst affected are the boy and the girl. So it's high time, in their own interest, for their own life, they have to sit and sort out, talk to each other, prepare a plan. Another thing is, another tip which I can share, because see, it is very, very painful when somebody is going to end a relationship, right? Okay. Now I'll give you another tip. Suppose if the person is going to sleep at 10 o'clock, once the mind is calm, right? Now between 9:45 to 10, the mind is at a specific wavelength. That is an excellent state for manifestation. The girl and the boy, right? If they visualize that they are coming together, because again I'm saying, in this particular case study, they were in love with each other. Okay? They were in love with each other. So there is no problem insofar as their love life is concerned. The problem is the external environment as well as money. Because of Corona, the boy lost the job, so he doesn't know what to do. So the problem is this: attack this area. Instead of breakup, attack this area. So the girl has to visualize between 9:45 to 10, in case she's going to sleep at 10 o'clock, right? So 15 minutes before your bedtime, visualize or imagine or feel that you're getting closer to your partner. All the issues are getting resolved. You're living happily forever, right? To know more about this, do book a coaching session. Visit prakashsubramanian.com. Write to us at authorprakashs@gmail.com. We are there to help you. So what are you waiting for? Creative visualization works. Various other strategies work. It's just that you need to know how to handle this particular situation. That's it. So write to us, book a coaching session, write to us, authorprakashs@gmail.com, or visit prakashsubramanian.com. You can book an appointment online. Do that. You like this video, do press the like button and subscribe to our channel. It would help us in helping you and supporting you, right? So what are you waiting for? I'll be waiting for your call or email. Thank you.